And there was a new estimate this year that illegal immigrants could get up to $7.4 billion in taxpayer money. Now, Caroline Mays, a reporter for the Daily Caller, she's been looking at this. And good morning to you, Caroline, there in Washington. What's the story
Good morning. Thanks
here?
for having me. Yeah, so the additional child tax credit allows illegal immigrants and pretty much anyone to apply for a tax benefit using just their taxpayer identification number, which is different from their social security number in that you don't need to be a citizen in order to have one. You just use that number in order to file your tax returns. And in filing those tax returns, you don't actually even have to be paying taxes in order to receive that benefit, that child tax credit.
Who set up this law?
Unveiling sweeping executive actions on immigration, President Obama offered a deal to millions of undocumented immigrants now spared from deportation.
If you meet the criteria, you can come out of the shadows.
Now reaching out to the federal Homeland Security Director for answers she says the president isn't giving.
Brian, a bombshell report revealing 68,000 illegal immigrants convicted of a crime were released in the United States instead of being deported, as they probably should have been. Also, 870,000 illegals have been ordered removed but remain in the United States, and only 26% of potentially deportable aliens were charged in 2013. So is this putting our national security at risk? Jessica Vaughn. Jessica, good morning to you.
Good morning.
That's kind of scary that we released close to 70,000 people who had criminal convictions. I know some of them were drunk driving, but they did include murder in some cases and rape as well. That's not the way it's supposed to work.
Ted Cruz, who tweeted, President Obama's unconstitutional amnesty is in defiance of Congress and the American people.
Amnesty is the immigration system we have today.
ICE officers are being told to walk away from hundreds of thousands of cases of illegal aliens that they've investigated. And for the most part, these are people who are found in jails or as the result of a law enforcement referral, and they're instructed to simply walk away from the majority of these cases. And many times, it's even if they have a criminal conviction.
And the president dared Congress to act.
And to those members of Congress who question my authority to make our immigration system work better.
New health threat coming from illegal border crossers. The Border Patrol now worried about a virus outbreak.
And the president dared Congress to act.
And to those members of Congress who question my authority to make our immigration system work better.
68,000 illegal immigrants convicted of a crime were released in the United States.
Or question the wisdom of me acting where Congress has failed. I have one answer. Amnesty is the immigration system we have today.
Who gets relief? More than 4 million undocumented parents of children born in the U.S. and about 300,000 more so-called dreamers, undocumented immigrants brought here illegally.
And they can get away with it. So that's a huge incentive for people to keep trying to get here and to simply, live here illegally, overstay their visa or what have you.
It is troubling.
Earlier, one GOP senator warned of civil disobedience and even violence.
The country's going to go nuts.
The town overwhelmed by a surge in illegal border crossings.
How did we get to where we are today?
Every 72 hours, Department of Homeland Security buses bringing another 120 illegal immigrants, many of them quickly released into the community.
And thousands of those immigrants that were detained, then released, are now spread all over the United States, including Arizona. It's unclear how many were treated for illness. And as of right now, DHS has denied every request I've made to speak to medical staff.
Amnesty is the immigration system we have today.
You are not following the law. You are breaking the law.
A policy that's so controversial and inspiring the mayor to hold an emergency town hall meeting.
You have a handle, a real handle, of what this is costing us.
You bet. That illegal immigrants could get up to $7.4 billion in taxpayer money.
Still not clear when the end of this will be.
I think what we can all establish is change needs to occur at the federal level in many, many ways.